Hi everyone, today is July 31st, and it is very exciting today, because on this day, 3 years ago, I started playing this game. 1096 is the total of days I have been on this game. Also, I do want to say thank you to all 1500 subscribers. Few days ago I asked you guys to ask me any question, so in today's video, I'll answer all of them. So let's get started. A Grav C Sedilla Kaezwi Grav Thorn Sal asks.
¿Cuál es tu trabajo?
Meaning, what is your job? I recently started my career as a software engineer.
Recientemente comencé un nuevo trabajo como ingeniero de software.
And yes, I used Google Translate. Toshiro asks, are you one of the devs of this game or no? What makes you think that? I am not, though I have a lot of connections. I have friends who play the Dragon Balls version. I know a lot of things you don't. I know a lot of inside info, and I'm very good at Photoshop. Tercera asks, why does the Fortune Cat event not come anymore? I do not know why. I hope it will come back, but if it's not, I'm not surprised at all. Huan, Hon, Yui, Wei asks, what is the best combo card? Can you rank combo cards? I absolutely can. 1. Sanon. Good damage dealer, omni attacker, their damage rebound passive is very helpful. 2. Uchiha. Good damage dealer, they can deal splash damage and true damage. Their passive can restore HP and grant control immunity. 3. Senju. Senju only attacks one enemy, which is not that helpful, still okay for Ninja King though. They can be very tanky and hard to kill, unless you one-shot them. They also have control immunity, and can deal true damage in every other secret jutsu. 4. Akatsuki. Akatsuki is supposed to be a counter to defense types, but they are quite the opposite. Also, they don't have control immunity, so even if they deal massive damage, they still can be defeated easily. Lastly, Squad 7. Simply because they are R16. Stefan Stojakovic asks, is it worth doing every sculpture mountain for every ninja, or should I just do that last one for each ninja? Thank you, this is a good question. When you use any of these stats become your base stats. For every ninja you carve, you add extra 1% of your base stats. With that being said, the more ninja you carve, the more bonus you get. For example, I unlocked 13 of them, and therefore I got 13% extra bonus. Along with 10% from having 7-star Sanon, and 12% from being red +4. So for the total of 35% extra. Even though these stats will be added to all medium-range ninjas. It is not a lot. So I would say it is not worth it to unlock every single one of them. I would suggest unlock the last one for everyone if you can. However, if you have extra Ryo, you should definitely unlock all Ryo ones. Scherzo No asks. Is resurrected Monoto good? What is the best team that can go with him? He is pretty good. He would be good for a mountain core team. I made a review video on him, you should go check it out. Andrew Tierison asks, who's better, Sassaka Curse Seal or Itachi Ambu? The answer is Itachi Ambu. He attacks all enemies, he can possibly control everyone as well as inflict weaken effects to all. Sassaka is not as effective against Def-type ninja as Itachi Ambu. Daniel Guevara asks, do you agree with the current speed meta teams? Do you think there's a way to add more viable teams to make the game more competitive? I think speed teams are too meta. And now we have tail beasts on top of that, which makes it even worse. I'm a little disappointed because I have spent so much effort and resources on combo cards, but they can still be defeated easily by a team full of R14s or R15s. I think devs do realize that, as we see they released ninja that can counter tail beasts damage, a lot of new ninjas can revive or have damage immunity. Those would be our best chance against speed team. Lionechka Makarov asks, do you enjoy the game performance and the feature? What's your opinion about bug user and toxic player? I think it definitely has its ups and downs. But despite all that, I still like this game. I'm not against bug users, just don't let the public find out and have proof to send to devs. Toxic players are everywhere, and they are not worth our time to argue with. For example, this. Fikri Alpha Rizzi asks, how much you spend on this game? I am V19, do your own math. Senthil Jepit Petit asks, which one is hotter, Conan Bikini or Hinata Summer?
Why are you the way that you are?
Rabun Yasin wants to know, what is the best team you can make with He-Dan? And what is best He-Dan plus rebound team? Who would be best characters to use? He-Dan is a mountain core, best way to use him is to have a team full of mountain ninjas. Here are some mountain ninjas I would recommend, Hinata Summer, Kabuto Phantom. They are best at control passively. Itachi Ito, Itachi Susanoo are good too, because they can revive. For rebound, Kaguya and young Jiraiya are pretty good. I don't play with the new mountains much, so I can only recommend the old ones. Rascal Paul asks, how can you get 500 points in the new Ninja World command? Unfortunately, this is one of the bad things, that they make it like the Dragon Balls game. The only way you can get more than 500 points is to recharge. It's sad but it's reality now. Aaron Ray Villanueva asks, is it true that Ultimate Ninja King has worse event, rewards, bugs, etc. than Dragon Ball Z? Even I don't play the latter? Yes and no, our game used to be the test ground for new characters. They would release something new in our game first to test the water. If there's any bugs, they might or might not fix it. Then they release it in Dragon Ball Z. Well, that was all the questions that I have. Thank you everyone for your questions. Some of them are pretty stupid, but I still appreciate your time writing it. Again, thank you all for 1.5 thousand subscribers. And happy 3 years anniversary to me. I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you in the next one.